Hello and good morning. Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing this morning? How was your night? How was your night? How's your morning going this morning? Today we are gonna continue talking about the topic suicide. Today is Monday, August 16, 2021. Before I actually start, all of you guys know that I'm from Haiti, and you guys heard what happened. Like in Haiti, Saturday morning. I think it was Saturday morning. Yeah, the earthquake that actually happened, and Saturday morning, a lot of people die. You know, a lot of people die, and then I still have family in my country. When I say family, I'm talking about like far away family, not like close family, as in my mom, brother, sister, father. Those those family are in the United States, thanks to God. My mom, she usually go to missionary trip, every year, but since Corona, she haven't been travel, in Haiti. So I said thanks to God, because if my mom was still in Haiti, she was gonna be part of the earthquake. But the location that we actually do missionary work, actually okay. So, even if my mom was in Haiti, she was gonna be okay. But my wife is in Haiti, so everything is fine. I spoke with my cousin, I spoke with the other family members. They actually told me they are okay. The one I know, but the one I don't know, like I never met them, so I don't know if they okay or not. But the one I know, they told me they are okay. It's just that, their house got broke down or collapsed. So, I just want to say thanks to God for that, because Haiti, it's like a funny country to me, man. Like a funny island to me. It's a funny place to me. Like I have like a broadcast I'm gonna be doing about, I'm gonna be doing about Haiti, to actually talk about Haiti, but I'm not gonna get too deep into it. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that for the Haitian people that speak English today. I'm gonna do my best, because this is the word that God called me to do. I'm gonna keep doing it no matter what happened. I'm gonna keep doing this show, and good day and bad day. I'm gonna keep doing it. So I am still in shock from what happened, but may God will be done. I will always give him praise and glory no matter what happens. So we're gonna go over, like a few things that we actually spoke about since not last Friday, but the following Friday, you know, about the suicide. The first one was, what is suicide? So we're gonna go over it today. Um, you know, just to refresh your mind, if you guys choose not to go back to the old videos to actually listen to it again. So if you guys are looking forward for the new video, so today I'm gonna do a review. I'm gonna go over everything that I actually spoke about suicide. You know, we're gonna get things like that going. So the first one, like I actually was focused on is, what is suicide? What is suicide? Suicide means ending your own life. It is some it is sometime a way for people to escape pain or suffering. When someone end their own life, we say that they die by suicide. A suicide attempt mean that someone tried to end their life but did not die, or or die. So You know, suicide, every time I think about it, I ask myself like, why do people do it? I know, I know they are hurting. I know they actually going through, like a lot of mental problem, a lot of depression. But there's actually help out there. There's people that will help you. Like especially me. If you guys want to talk, you guys know my WhatsApp number. 218 398 6452. That's my WhatsApp number. You guys can send me message on my WhatsApp, so we can talk, so we can convert, so we can communicate, so we can find ways to actually, so we can find ways to actually resolve the problem that you have. I may not have all the answers. Maybe like I can find people like in your town, somebody in your town, or like a non-profit organization in your town, that actually involve in those kind of activities, so you can go to that person, so you can sit down and talk to them instead of you taking your own life away. Because it's actually not good to actually do that, taking your precious life away. So people take suicide as a way for them to escape from their problem. But me, I'm a man of God. I will always say that. Maybe the non-believer not gonna believe in that, but me, I'm a man of God. I will continue to believe in what I believe in. I know there's an afterlife. There is a heaven. There is a hell. So you think that you are being escaped from your pain on earth? Yes, you escape your pain on earth. But what's gonna happen, in the afterlife? Where are you gonna end up? Where are you gonna be in the afterlife? You know, a lot of us believers still commit suicide because you guys think that suicide is a ticket to heaven, but suicide is not a ticket to heaven. A lot of us still do that. You know, a lot of us Christian letting other people brainwash our mind, making us do things that we know we're not supposed to be doing. You know, just like I actually talk about that lady on Facebook that actually, no, not on Facebook, on YouTube, that have a YouTube channel about suicide. She encouraging people to actually commit suicide, to kill themselves, to take their life away. And she claiming that God is the one that gave her the mission. God is the one that called her to actually do what she is doing because she says she's a believer. And then I know the Bible that I read every day say that God do not support suicide. God do not support people that take your own life, because the Bible say if you take your own life, you lose it. But if you give your life, if you lose your life for me, you will gain your life. That's a way. That's like a way God telling you that if you commit suicide, you will not go to heaven. But if you suffer for God, you die for God, for Jesus Christ. You suffer for Jesus Christ. You die for Jesus Christ. You will go to heaven. And then the other thing that I actually spoke about is like mental illness. So what is mental illness? You know, mental illness. Most people make the decision to attempt suicide shortly before doing so, rather than planning it out. Like most people, like not all of them. So, cause like some of them, they plan it out. Like they actually know they're gonna commit suicide. They plan the whole thing out. They actually they go online. on Google searching what is the best and the quick way to commit suicide for you not to feel pain. And then like some of them do want to feel pain. What is the worst way to commit suicide? You know, if you committed suicide because of pain, so why you wanna feel the pain when you're gonna commit suicide? This don't make no sense to me. Like they want to feel the pain before they die, but some of them they want it quick and easy so they don't feel no pain. But some of them they actually don't plan it out. It's just like they're going through a lot of depression. They have a lot of anxiety. They have a lot of PTSD. They had a lot of bad experience, stuff they're going through, and they see like people are not helping them. One day they just woke up, like they stressing out, they thinking about it, they got a lot of stuff going on. They just grab grab a gun and blow, or they just take a knife and stab themselves, or they just jump the second window or third or fourth floor. But I think 90% of them do plan it out. So within mental illness, we actually found depression. You know, we found actually depression. What do you guys think? Do you guys believe depression is the main key? Do you guys believe depression is the first key? Because I do. I believe depression is the first key. Because depression is actually what make you go to mental illness. But some people was born with mental illness because of their parents had mental illness and they went through mental illness because of depression. And then most of the kids that actually have depression is because they live in a family that that actually going through a lot of depression. If the mother and the father have depression, like that spirit gonna go to that kid, they're gonna end up having depression too. If you're having the depression like in a small, like if you're having a depression when they are like in a small age, they will grow up with that, like spirit in them because like your mood is covering them because like they're actually young. They seeing you like having depression, having problem, thinking a lot, doing this, doing that, especially if you try to take your life away in front of your child, they are watching all those stuff. So I believe that depression is the main key. Because like depression is actually what making you like thinking about it. Depression is actually what making you thinking about your pain, thinking about something that somebody did to you, thinking about, oh, my brother raped me when I was young, or my daddy abused me when I was young, and all those stuff. So like, there's so many other ways to actually get to the depression. But it's when you actually get to that point, you start being depressed. You start thinking about suicide. So what brings depression? Depression, you become depressed by experience, by something that happened to you. Maybe like a family member died. Maybe like just like I just said, somebody abused you when you was young or still doing it, or somebody rape you, a family member rape you, a dad or a brother or a mother or a cousin or a uncle. I actually met people that uncle raped them so many times and they reported to their mom. Their mom never believed them. I actually don't. When I hear those stuff, I ask myself, why having a child? Like your kid actually approach you and trying to talk to you, telling you, mom or dad, this is what happened to me. And then you don't want to take the time to believe them. You thinking like they're lying to you. Like, Why? Why are you guys are not paying attention to those stuff? Last time I spoke to you guys, I talked about the signs. Sign. A lot of you guys went through a lot to even have one kid. And then when the kid is going through something and then they're trying to talk to you, you guys are not taking the time to talk to them. When they complaining to you that, oh, my dad is touching me, or my uncle is touching me, or my brother is touching me, you mothers do not want to listen, or you fathers do not want to listen, or you uncle do not want to listen. Maybe they go to their uncle complaining about their father or their mother touching them, abusing them, doing this to them, and you guys thinking that they are lying to them. But they're not. 99% of the time, they are not lying. Or they might be coming to you saying, like, my teacher touched me some kind of way, or a friend of mine touching me some kind of way. And then you guys saying, like, oh, stop making up stories. Oh, stop making up stories. And then they are actually not making up stories. So when they actually seeing that they're going through that problem, and then the people that's supposed to help them are the one thinking that they're crazy, calling them crazy, are the one that telling them that, oh, you are lying, you are not telling the truth, your uncle will never do that to you, or your father would never do that to you, or your brother would never do that to you, or your good friend will never do that to you. And they are actually the one doing it. So you guys fail as a parent or as a friend. And then some of them, they go to their pastors, talking to the pastors about what they are going through. Some of the pastors do not want to listen to them. Some of the pastors, they listen, but they don't do nothing. They just listening. They only like take the time to talk to the one that's giving big money, like in the church, because like they don't want nothing to happen to those people. Because like if you leave the church, that big money that you was giving gonna be disappear, or if you die, that big money you've been giving every Sunday or every week, or like doing some kind of event, or you know or a weekday service, gonna stop because you're no longer around. So those people, they take extra time to actually talk to them. But the other one that don't give too much money, or that don't give money at all, they don't like to sit down with you to actually talk to you. And some of the pastor, they charge you to even allow you to talk to them. Like you have to pay them. And those stuff don't make no sense. So when those people see like like the people that's supposed to help them are not helping them, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna commit suicide. Yeah, what do you think they're gonna do? Because like to them, they feel like they trapped. Because to them, they feel like there's no way out. And then because to them, they feel like the only way is to take their life away. And then they come into you as somebody that's supposed to be stronger than them to help them, and then you choose not to do it. You choose not to do it. So what do you think they're gonna do? Yeah. So what do you think they're gonna do? You know. So me, I always say to myself, by the grace of God, I love myself too much for me to take my own life away. I love myself too much for me to hurt my own self. But not everybody think like that. So because I know not everybody think like that, I take the time to talk to the weaker one, the one that's thinking about it, The one I see going through depression or having some mental problem. The moment I know that you have some kind of mental problem, if you around me, I will talk to you. If I have your phone number, your email, your Facebook, or whatever, I will talk to you because I know that you are going through something. Not too long ago, when one of my Facebook friend, wrote that post that he's actually going through depression. So the same moment I send him like a message, I say, "Yo, what's going on? Let's talk." Yeah, he never replied back, but at least I tried to communicate, to actually talk to him, trying to help him. Because at the moment I actually hear that you are depressed, and then it's the pain of the level of the depression. If you just depressed because something just happened, you just feeling depressed a little bit, but I know you are strong to fight it. I know that you will be okay, but I will still trying to talk to you. But there's a level of depression. The person is already set to commit suicide. In their mind, they are set. They are ready. They are ready. But they will give people sign. At the same moment they are ready, they don't really want to die. It's because they think that that's the only way for them to get out this, emotion, this pain they're going through. It's not like they want to die. That's why they're showing us signs for us to help them, but we don't do it sometimes. After that, we talk about loss of fear, loss or fear of loss, you know, economy failure, being harassed or in prison, bullying, shame, finance problem in our close friendship or romantic relationship, loss of a job, loss of a friend or family, accepting them for who they are, you know, people making fun of their sexual life. Maybe they are bisexual, maybe they are gay, maybe they are, stuff like that. Maybe they go both ways. So those are things that actually make people want to take their life away. And then the other thing that we talk about is like hopelessness. When the person feel hopeless, because maybe you make them feel like that, or maybe because they are going through so much, the enemy keeps sending all those, like stuff in their mind, make them feel like that, so they can commit suicide. And then last time I actually talk about the signs, the warning signs. When you see those stuff happening, for you to be alert. Maybe the reason why you're not alert is because you don't know about those things. That making you not alert, not being alert. But the one that listening to my last broadcast, you should, you should be like in a level that you actually know those, like those things. When you see those people having those kind of behaviors, so you to know they're actually thinking about committing suicide, and then for you to help them. So if you choose not to help them, that's on you. I'm not forcing anybody to help anybody. Some people don't like to talk to people. Some people don't like to help people. Some people saying like, oh, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm not gonna get into nobody personal life. But sometimes we have to intervene. Sometimes we have to intervene, even if we don't know the person. That person will come back to you one day saying like, "Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you, I was gonna take my life away, but because of you, I'm still here. Because of you, I'm still alive. So don't be afraid to intervene. By you intervene, you're saving somebody's life, and then God will bless you for it." Some running sign may help you determine if a loved one is at risk for suicide, especially if the behavior is new, has increased or seem like the person is in pain, or the person was in pain, or the person become painful, or the person start drinking a lot of alcohol. The warning sign, talking about want to die or to kill themselves, looking for a way to kill themselves, like searching online or buying guns. Just like I said not too long ago, the one that plan to commit suicide, that's what they do. Some of them they just go online searching the easy way out, the quick way to commit suicide so they don't feel pain. And then the other side, talking about feeling hopeless or having no reason to leave, you will see them coming to you, keep talking about, man, I don't know what I'm doing like in this earth. I don't feel like I have a reason to leave. Like I don't see the point of living. I don't see the point of me still being around. I don't see the point of me being like around like that. The other side is talking about feeling trapped, talking about being a burden to others. We hear that a lot, especially me. I actually met many people that actually say that. I don't want to be a burden. And then when I search deeply, I find out that person is going through depression, that person is suffering anxiety, that person is suffering from PTSD, and that person kept saying that I don't want to be a burden to you, and the person is not even being a burden to me. Just because I'm helping you all the time, it doesn't mean that you are a burden to me. If I didn't want to help you, I was gonna say, you know what, I am not going to help you. Yeah, if I didn't want to be around, if I didn't want you to be around me, I was gonna tell you I don't want you to be around me, or I was not gonna accept you, like in my house, or I was not gonna go to your house to help you. If you see me around, it's because I want to help you. So there's no need to feel like you being a burden to me. But some people will tell them, you know what, you are really stressing me out. You are really a burden to me, man. I'm trying to do this. I can't even go to work. I can't even go party. I can't even do nothing because it's always you. So another sign, increasing the use of alcohol or drugs. They will start taking like a lot of drugs. They will start drinking a lot. Like because like in the everybody that drink, that smoke, that take drugs is because like in the back of their head, that's the only way for them to escape that pain. But let's say that every time you get paid, you keep buying weed, you keep buying drugs, you keep buying alcohol. You spend all your money. You become so addicted to it, and whatever money you have, you spend it like on drugs. You spend it like on alcohol, right? And then when it's time for you to pay bill, you don't even have the money to pay bills, so that's gonna stress you out more. So your stress gonna increase. It's not gonna decrease. Your stress gonna increase because those, like those drugs you're doing are not really helping you because like they're causing you to go to finance problem because you don't have that much money, and the little you have, you're spending it on alcohol, on drugs, and all those crazy stuff. So that's gonna increase your stress. That's gonna increase your problem to cause you to commit suicide. That's why most people that drink and smoke, taking drugs, they still commit suicide because their problem increased. Another sign, sleeping too later or too much. Not everybody like that. Some people they just tired, they work too much, like they having problems to sleep. Like me, I have been having problems to sleep at nighttime. It's not because like I'm going through all that, but the one that's actually going through it, they will have that problem. Showing rage or talking about seeking revenge. A stream mood swing, seeking revenge. Why do you think those people that actually went to the school, went to the theater, shooting all those people. And then not too long ago in Atlanta, Georgia, was it in Atlanta? Yeah, in Atlanta, Georgia, they went to those Asian salon and then shot all those Asian people. Why do you think those people do that? 99.9% of them are going through depression, are going through anxiety. They want to commit suicide. But before they do that, they want to take somebody with them. Or most of them, somebody did something to them. They are suffering. They want to take that, rage on somebody else because maybe they cannot find that person or they are afraid of that person. They take it on somebody else. Because after they actually do that, they actually found video of them online. They always go online and posting stuff. Some of them doing it secretly. They didn't do no video. They didn't, put themselves online like that. They just go straight and do it. But most of them, they go online to actually. Some of them have like a Facebook. They're talking about their pain. They're talking about their suffering. They're talking about what they're gonna be doing. They're thinking about committing suicide, or but they don't want to, they don't want to go alone, or they want revenge. They want to do this. They want to do that. They will talk about it. But some people just seeing it as an entertainment. They don't take it very serious. But it is serious. Uh, Sorry about that. I forgot to turn off my alarm. Yeah, so some of them will talk about it. Some of them will put it online. Some of them will do all those stuff. So what do you do when you see those stuff happen? Are you just gonna listening to them or watching them and then not report it or not? Especially if you know that person. Are you gonna go and talk to that person? Or you just gonna keep living your life? Maybe you might be the victim because because like all of us become the victim because like we saw it, we just never did nothing about it, and then you become the victim. The person killed you, or you was part of the person that got shot, and then later on you saw, oh, I wish I did something about it. If I did something about it, all those people was not gonna die. Jesus, please forgive me. Sometimes God lets something happen in front of you so you can do something, or let you like find out about something so you can do something about it. Not for you to just know and then keep living your life and then not do nothing about it. God chose you to do something about it. So I'm gonna end my podcast. I think today might be might be the end of that topic. So on Wednesday, I'm gonna go deeper into the Bible. We're gonna talk about what God say about those situations. If you believe in the Bible, this is the right way to use the Bible to help yourself when you're feeling like that. This is what you need to do. Even if you're not a believer, you can still use the Bible to actually do things like that. You can still go to God. Some people they only go to God when they're going through something. After that, they forget about God. Well, God is a faithful God. He will still help them. Even the people that say, I don't believe in God, what do they do when they are in trouble? Who do they call first? They don't call Satan help me, even though that's serving Satan. When they are like in trouble, they don't say Satan help me. No, they say Jesus. All of them calling Jesus. And then when Jesus helped them, they go back serving Satan. They go back living their life. Oh, I don't believe in God. Okay, so why you always calling Jesus? Why you always calling God when you're going through like bad things? That right there is funny to me. Like that that right there like is very funny. Yeah, so I'm gonna end my broadcast like that. May you guys have a wonderful day. Tonight I'm gonna be live for my Creole broadcast. Like I say, I do my broadcast in two language. Um, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. for the English broadcast, and then at 7 p.m. on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. for the Haitian Creole broadcast. So for the Haitian that's listening to me right now, I will see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. May God bless you. Have a wonderful day. May God bless you. Have a wonderful day.